Live, no intro?
Yo, it's the shakedown. Break it, take it, make it loud. Gritty like the city where the Giants draw the crowd. Chopped up vocals, beats that pound. Yo, it's the shakedown. Hardest show around. Hardest show around. Black and red it round. Yo, it's the shakedown. Hardest show around.
Yeah, my bad. What's going on, Big Nation? Yeah, get him, son.
Yeah. You know what time it is, man. What's going on? What up, Big Blue Nation? Sports fans all around the world. You are now tuned into the most dangerous show on this YouTube channel, the Shakedown 2.0. I am your humble host for the day, the chosen one, and I got my brother Black Freezy in the building with me. And we got some New York Giants football news. We're not the first to break it, but we're going to be the best to make it. So, brothers, talk to me, man. We got some news, and we got our brother Ghost Dog in the building, live and direct. So, what up, man? Go around the room like I always do, checking on my brothers from other mothers of different colors. How y'all feeling today, man? We got another one.
Mm-hmm.
We got another one.
Feeling good. How do I sound, though? How do I sound? How's my mic?
Absolutely crystal clear, my brother.
Oh, you're good to go. Yeah. We back at it, man. Shout out to the mighty LRP. You know, Shakedown Shenanigans was over there with the brother. But we had breaking news on that show. Talk to us, baby.
Yo, listen. The New York Football Giants have signed running back Najee Harris. I think most of you already have heard, but we are about to make this thing really official here, especially for all you New York Football Giants fans that love spending time with us, because that's the most important thing that we could have is your time. So we're going to make it well worth it. Hell of a show is about to happen for you guys. Sit back, relax, join the chat, like and subscribe to the tribe if you haven't already. And y'all already know what we do when we outside. We slide, and the slide is right there. Take it away, Freezy.
Yeah, man. So, as we all know, man, looks like we signed Najee Harris to a 1-year deal. You know what I'm saying? And I believe you and the family, Ghost Dog, man. Ghost Dog, big talk. You know what I mean? Your brothers was over there talking about, I believe. I'm not sure if you dropped that show yet, put the meat on that one. But yeah, man, we talked about this in June and July, basically about this young man, you know, working him out, seeing what he had, where he was at that time. And at that time, John Harbaugh stated that, you know, he wasn't quite ready. And it just reminded me the same thing like Odell. Kept checking in on Odell. Well, we checked in on Odell. How's Odell? You know, Najee not as popular in the area, and of course, as a Giant, but definitely popular with the Harbaughs, though. Right?
Absolutely.
Because he went, you know, definitely from Jim to John, that type of situation. And wasn't Roman. Roman was with Jim, right?
Yes,
right.
Yes. So last year he played under Greg Roman as well.
Oh man, so look at that.
Last year he played under Greg Roman. So you already know this is not so much of nepotistic, but also kicking the talent on tires that is not old yet, right? If I'm not mistaken, isn't the brother still under 30 years old? Or is he like on the cusp? Yeah.
Let me double check that. So,
yeah, I think he's 30 on the top.
Yeah, he might be 30 on the nose. 30? So, you know, yeah.
I think so. Hold on.
Veteran running back who knows the system, who knows who he's playing for.
28. Yeah, I was right.
There it is, bro. Veteran, you know what I mean? Veteran running back who's been in the league, been successful in the league, comes from hard-nosed division, played in the same division against Harbaugh, played in with the other brother in Jim Harbaugh, so played under Greg Roman. So this dude is going to come in, hitting the ground running. But what he's most going to do is he's going to bring veteran leadership to that running back room. And he's also going to help develop guys like a Tracy, you feel me, in certain areas. Also a Skattebo in certain areas. He's seen a lot of football. He's played a lot of blue-collar football, and he comes to a blue-collar team in the New York Giants with a blue-collar head coach. So it's a system fit all the way around, brother. Tell me what you guys think about that.
Yeah. What you got, Ghost?
Man, I like it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, what the slot says, 4 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons. He's a veteran, man. You know, it's crazy, too, because we got another veteran in the room who's doing things with a Devin Singletary. And so far he's been the most reliable, regardless of how we feel about the talent level. And I think this is what this is here too. But the exception is Najee Harris has a talent level that stands out. You know what I'm saying? So I love it. It's something to pay attention to as far as like how the rock, as far as distribution for the ball and carries and what have you. But I like it, man. I love it. You know, Harbaugh's known for having 4 running backs in his room every season thus far. So, welcome addition, man. And you hate to see Turbo Miller go, but peace be the journey, man. Hope you get somewhere good, young man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to all of the family in the building.
It's a fact. Coach Ed,
Coach,
snow.
Salute.
Coach
If you don't ever watch the show, you don't know. Scoob, I see you, baby.
Ooh.
Greg,
Ooh.
I see Greg in there too.
Greg in there too.
Yeah, man.
Pause.
2 North Cal running backs. Some boys run hard out there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So yeah. So why the running back urgency? As we know, Turbo Miller got waived injured. Fan favorite, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, what you gonna say, man? Everybody was rooting for Turbo every year. But what about Turbo, man? Shout out to Turbo. Probably his last time as a Giant.
Yeah, but he will get picked up somewhere else. And shout outs to his career. He'll get picked up somewhere else. He's too talented not to, you know.
Yeah, man. But man, that backfield though.
Yeah.
Woo-wee. Yeah. It's looking like
talk about it, Black. Come on now.
It's looking like Cam Skattebo. I don't know why a lot of people they just slow on Motor, man. I think they just was ready to get a speedster in there, ready to get Motor in there. They was ready to get somebody else in there that was not this wildly veteran that's just consistently good. He had told us before we kind of was off on him, you know, when he was fumbling the rock and all that. I kind of understand that, but if you just put on the tape, you're just going to see this man doing this thing. And Cam Skattebo, Ghost son, Tyrone Tracy, and now Najee Harris. My bad though, Ghost.
Nah, you good. I was just gonna add to the wisdom, man, because it was a do you think it's a situation as far as Devin Singletary, fresh from the 26 wound, then you come in here, pause, and you put on the 26? I just
he been had 26 on, man. Before we knew who Saquon was, bro. I'm gonna tell you like this: this guy right here, the same thing. You just get the same thing over and over with him.
Okay,
right.
That's it.
That's a movement in the chats, man. Shout out to Keisha. She said, "Hey, fellas." Greg said, "Colt Hero." Neymar was good, fam.
What up, bro?
It's been a minute, man. Salute, brother. How you been, man?
So,
she said, "Happy day to be a Giants fan." Yes, sir.
Absolutely, Trina Love.
Yes.
So listen, I want to bring up something.
Build the run.
Go ahead.
Build the run game, which helps the pass game. Don't forget the impact Ricard brings to the ground game. Absolutely,
Coach. Absolutely, and I want to just shout this historic fact out, right? Because a lot of times we talk football, but you know me, I like to educate the fans. Please go look at Harbaugh's teams. He's always kept 4 running backs. Don't think this is a surprise. This is nothing brand new. All he's doing is putting his thumb on this team here to let it be known I'm putting my identity on this team too. This is a blue-collar team coached by John. He knows what he's doing. And John, we trust. John 1:15.
Yes, sir. So we physical now.
Yeah.
Now we physical. Hopefully, Najee could, because he must be in good shape. Obviously, they signed him, right? But hopefully
he
Najee can stay healthy.
Games. Absolutely.
And
I'm with you.
You know what I mean? Basically, off an Achilles is pretty rough because he's a big man, big kid there. So let's see exactly how they treat that going forward. And to see if they give him any type of rotation in the preseason, see what type, I want to see if he's ready right now. You ready now, son?
I think he will. He's had time. He's been hurt since week 3 last season, so he's had time to, collect.
Yeah, week 3 last season was around September 21st, right?
September, right? Close to almost a year now.
Yeah, almost a year. So he's been walking for about 3 to 4 months now, running for about 2 to 3 months.
Remember, we had when we had the show, he was running on the treadmill when they had first looked into him. You know what I mean?
Okay.
He was running on the treadmill by then.
Once again, these new medicines, these new prehabs, these new ways and surgeries are allowing these kids to bounce back way faster than it would have been with the traditional surgeries and the way they used to do things, man. So shout outs to those new era technology and helping these kids get back on the field a little bit faster, man.
Yeah. But due to the fact of the nature of this room, it looked like, man, we grounding and pounding though, for real. Seriously.
Yeah, we have 4 running backs that can all catch, but they all run different run styles, right?
Yeah.
They all have their own method of running downhill though, because every one of these running backs ain't scared of contact. I'll say that.
At all. We got the quick.
It looked like your son is
Devin
getting
Singletary.
better with that, because when he first got here, he looked more like the finesse guy. Like he, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
He wasn't trying to, he was trying to more like, you know, get you caught in the hole pause as a linebacker running behind, you know, one of the guards or whatever have you, and then, you know, bounce it out, you know, get you trapped in the hole somewhere. But it looked like, you know, what Scat said, he said, we're going to be more physical as a room. When he said that, I was like, okay. So Tracy looked like he might be the one that had to come out here and show us the shoulder. You know what I mean? So
I have a wonderful question for my brothers. You guys are ready?
Yeah.
Now, here's the question. Do we run power? Do we run zone? Come on now? We got every type of running back to run every type of scheme. So we just go with I think we're going to run them both, man. I think we're going to have a mix, Freeze, because I'm looking at the running backs on the team. I'm looking at the skill sets. Each and every one of these guys can catch out of the backfield. They all good one-cut backs, power backs. Najee and Scat have the most power after balance contact. Devin Singletary is an angler. Tracy got great vision, especially when it comes to putting his foot in the ground, cutting upfield. Yo, we have every type of running back that you could possibly want in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to say we're going to run the pass. So that's what I'm saying, power.
I believe that. I I agree wholeheartedly, Tracy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So how we feeling though, man? I mean, does this allow us to feel we winning more games? Does this give us some more confidence? I want us to talk our talk. We hear everybody else going crazy. The Cowboys got Von Miller, and now they winning the Super Bowl. So I need to know what happens when we get Najee Harris.
Yeah. Nah. What this does is, you know, they've been looking, you know, to improve that running back room for a long time, all the way from Kenneth Walker to Love. So, you know what I mean? They weren't satisfied with what we had, you know, all the way in that room. And I think we're always looking at the top 2 and just thinking, you know, those guys are sufficient. But both of them had gotten banged up last year.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them. So, you know what I mean? So we definitely, you know, need a consistent piece there. It's just the fact that he's coming off an Achilles that, you know, you just want to, you know, be tender and gentle with it. But he's a physical runner. He's a big man. He running shit over. He running shit down. You know what I mean?
40 pounds, right?
Yo, and he got that, and he got some speed to him too for a running back. Ain't like
that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see if he gets, you know, if he's, you know, still got a little bit of quicker, you know, more quicker than fast type situation.
Right.
But
you know what, man? I think this is what this is. This is an insurance type of situation. We already got Tyrone Tracy with Cam already having the injury history situations. I think if they can get like a good rotation going, man, it's a good as far as maintaining the workload and making sure that these dudes is healthy, man. Because like you said, they are all high contact running backs.
Absolutely.
So, real quick, man, in the chat, man, we got Word Warrior EG. I'm in here. What up, Shakedown? What's good, man?
Going on, bro? That's that's our guy right there. That's Gringo.
Oh, what up, Gringo?
It's Gringo. Yeah.
Oh, what up, Gringo?
Scooby Von Miller is a cowboy. Ain't nobody scared though.
Nobody's scared, Scoob. You already know what time it is.
Ain't nobody scared.
Right. And then Word Warrior says it's okay. Von Miller's going out there with a Walker and a King. They trip running backs as they go past him. That is crazy. Kareem Wilson, what up, crew? What's good, man?
What up, bro?
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Family?
What up?
Sir.
K Slade from around the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
T-Tom? Love the sign. We're going to be physical. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Back
this
to
is
New York football, Giants football.
Come on now, talk that talk.
Eddie.
I was going to say that's exactly what we we about to get back into. We about to get into that Coughlin. We about to get into that Parcells. We about to get into that type of era again. And I know you guys are happy about that because that's what New York Giants football was always based about. But no matter how you look at it, people can say whatever they want about aerial attacks. The ground game wins games. Look at all the Super Bowls. The ground games and defense. We have some high-scoring Super Bowls, of course, recently. But if you weren't able to run the ball, you weren't able to keep possessions. So you saw what happened last season in the Super Bowl. Kenneth Walker doing his thing and that defense putting on. And Sam Darnold just had as easy a time as he needed, bro. More possessions than he needed to get the job done, made the throws when he needed to. One of the most game-managed Super Bowls you'll ever see because that defense and that running game put on. So hopefully we can follow suit, get a little bit more of our aerial game and our quarterback, but I think we headed in the right direction. But again, it's my brothers. This puts some more wins in the column, depending on how this young man comes back.
Yeah. If he comes back, to a, at least a good 75% of himself, in a rotation, that'll be good. We're looking at, Odell Beckham looking at a good 80% because looking at him ramping up. So hopefully we can see something like that with this young man because he's a younger gentleman. So hopefully we can see that, you know what I mean? And I've always liked this. Yeah, I always liked this style of running, you know what I mean? When I saw it.
You already know that's my son.
And
I know that's my son.
Coming out of Alabama, I believe.
So
it's a situation where this guy right here could definitely elevate, the back end of our rotation. And hopefully we're able to use and utilize the hot hand the correct way. You know what I mean? And not just lean, you know what I mean, and be able to utilize it. But
I love that. Ghost, how you feeling, man? Does this elevate the team? Does this get us some wins? But first of all, tell me the confidence you got in our running game. Definitely want to hear from you.
I got all the confidence, man, because I already had confidence with Cam Skattebo, Tyrone Tracy, and Devin Singletary, sans the Najee Harris. And for as much as I was a Turbo Miller fan, you asked me, what would you rather have, a Najee Harris or a Turbo Miller? We're going to go Najee Harris all day, every day, and twice on Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
So physicality brings size. Fam, Derrick Henry is Derrick Henry, but if there's like a comparable running style, it's very comparable to that. So I'll take something like that just to add more strength to the room. Because again, it's going to be run heavy from September going all the way into January. And we will be playing meaningful games in January where the run game is the most important.
Come on, let them know. Let them know. We get 4 seasons up in New York. Feel me? That rain, that snow, that cold. Think about it, right? Harbaugh comes right from that in Baltimore. He comes right from that same weather. They get the same 4 seasons. They get that cold weather. They get that tundra. So he knows what it takes to win games once November hits.
Yep, that's a fact. And we already know the penance, man. You got to stop the run and run the ball, man.
Come on now.
Those are the penance right there, the winning. And we're getting it, into installations of building this the right way. You know what I mean? And we want to see the flash, the fantasy football numbers, the Madden situation. But, I think within all of that, you'll see the highlights of those Baltimore games from Lamar. But really, you didn't see those run plays until, Derrick Henry and them got there and was going crazy, in Lamar era. So, but yeah, man. But they've always had a stable of running backs. And we're like, oh man, they got them. So next thing you know, it's us now. You know what I mean? We get to choose some of these children. You already know. Harbaugh is probably already having flashbacks of this guy right here.
Played against him for 4 years and was successful.
Yes, he did.
I think it was first 2 years. He was crazy. Like bananas. So, but shout out to Joe Shane and them, man. They building this thing the right way, bro. They're building this the right way, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe spare pieces here, spare pieces there. But they're building it the right way. We got to look at the cornerback room, some things in there to, to be fixed outside of just, just letting the young pups play. But
by the way, I want to bring that up. Paulson Adebo returned back to practice today.
Yeah, it's a couple people return, man. You know.
So you know what we do when we outside?
We
We slide.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Ghost, take this one away.
The cavalry is coming. Pause. Secondary and roster getting healthy. Greg Newsome returned to teamwork. Drew Phillips, mi hijo, my son, coming back for the nickel situations. Paulson Adebo. John Michael Smith, we was just talking about him last night too. Thank God we see him in the rotation along with the Lucas Patrick, the veteran center, right behind him. Pause. Critical timing group was scary thin. Giants had been signing DBs almost daily. I got a feeling we need to start signing some interior linemen out there at this point too, because, man, look, I have faith, but I'd be lying to you if I didn't have some concerns. But talk to me, brothers. How y'all feel about these players coming back?
Yo, I gotta be honest with you. One guy that I didn't anticipate to be this particular good is Brian Hudson, man. Shout out to Brian Hudson. The center. He held it down, bro. We only had it was nobody but him, bro.
And you know what's crazy, Freeze? And I want you to go on and have a conversation about this. Shout outs to my baby sis School, because we was trying to figure out who he was at least for 15, 20 minutes. We was like, yo, who is that doing this thing right there? Is his number 60?
His number, let me see what his number is.
What is his number? Because we could not figure out.
60.
We kept raving about him at the game. Like, yo, 60 is doing his thing. Who is that? And, you know, we don't try to look at our phones during the game because we watching the action. But shout outs to Scoop and me for having that conversation. But Freeze, I want you to talk about Hudson, the return to JMS and Lucas Patrick, and what that does for this team, especially now that we decided.
Hudson looking serviceable because he played from the first all the way to the third. Okay. So, I mean, with him just looking serviceable, just being out there, because I didn't hear anything about that. I didn't hear the reporter saying anything. I didn't hear nothing about nothing that let me know he was erasing all doubt and that he was okay out there. You know, he can hold his handle. So, you know, with LRP, you know, we're going to get a little more into the depth in it all 22. But I would definitely like to see more of what Hudson presents, because it's kind of like Slotman. You know what I mean? That's about to get that fourth round compensatory pick for Slotman. It's kind of like if the backups are better than the starter, we got to look at the starter, right? So I just want to make sure JMS is who he is. Because I was looking at JMS crazy when Slotman was in there just doing whatever.
That's
and
a
if
fact.
It's the same thing, if it's going to happen the same way where he gets injured, you know, every now and again too, and we just have, you know, two competent guys there, yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it 100%.
Yeah, I'm looking him up right now. He's signed a 2-year contract for 1.8. His NFL journey, man, he went undrafted in 2024, originally signed with the Detroit Lions, later spent time on the New England Patriots practice squad before he came over on to us. And then he played college at Virginia Tech. Okay. And while there, also he played for Louisville. And while at Louisville, he won the prestigious ACC Jacobs Blocking Award trophy. That goes to the best blocker in the conference. So is JMS on notice? Is this what
he's been on notice with me? He's been on notice with me. I mean,
okay.
What's his measurables?
Brian Hudson?
Yeah.
6'5", 305 pounds.
Okay. That's the reason why too. Feel me? Because he's able to be presentable as a wall. And he's what, 26, 27?
He's young. He's like 25, yeah, something like that.
You know what? Yo, that's 15 years younger than Slotman. I'm just kidding. But
25, yeah, he's 25.
You know what I mean? But that's if he can get it right, take up that second string center position, and fully gonna be happy about that. So he showed some stuff. We'll get to see him again, right? This Saturday or whatever versus Miami, and I'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, but the Debo, man, is he the number one, the two, the three?
Right now, he won till he ain't. Let's keep it real. He's won till he ain't.
Tools, brother. Even when he came back, he was running
Right.
with the tools, brother.
Really?
He got to get himself acclimated, man, because you know
Wow.
he's been slipping and sliding in the wrong direction. Pause. You know what I'm saying? And that's not on us. That's on him. It's like every time we turn around, he got some type of health bite.
Situation.
Something's going on, right? Like the dude has not been healthy since we signed him. I think he broke his arm signing the contract. I'm just kidding.
That's crazy.
Just kidding. But come on, man, get it together. Because I ain't worried about you. Let's be real. Respectfully. I'm not worried about you. If Paulson Adebo had an X next to his name, I would not be like, damn, what we going to do at our cornerback position? Because we didn't fill that position with so much competition. It's crazy. It's just a matter of who going to win it.
And not for nothing, man. I'm looking at Deontay Banks and Colin Hood right now. That's who I'm really looking at.
Mm-hmm.
But to answer the question, is he the number one, Paulson Adebo? For as much as I like to sit here and say that production matters and supersedes the contract, he did get paid. Granted, he has been getting injured, but I do expect him to put up some kind of fight to make sure that he doesn't lose the spot. Because as he said, it's going to be his to lose. Excuse me. But yeah, yep, I see him for now. It's pending. It's number one CB with the dots and then pending.
Yeah, man. Yeah, well, the craziest thing is that Deontay is going to come out there and finally earn some time. I think his head is back into football. He's finally loving it again. They said he was chirping and all that. You know what I'm saying? With PBU, Past Breakup University. You know what I'm saying? Out there, doing what he got to do. So, all right, I want to see it in live action. I have to see it in games. I have to see him support the run game in order for me to support anything, Deontay Banks. If he's not supporting the run game, bro, if he's not tackling, nah, man, because I don't know why, but just in my mind, that game, San Francisco, Brian Robinson Jr., that man did some hibbity-skibbity, dibbity-step, the matador. You know what I mean? So, Corley. He was like, hell no, not me. So, yeah. As long as I can see him supporting the run, I don't have no problem with that because I think he has all the talent of the world to mirror. And it seems like they're reminding him that he used to have ball skills. You know what I mean? So, to a degree. So, when it comes to Paulson Adebo, man, I'm just glad that John Harbaugh don't got no ties to that contract, man. How's it looking? He gonna say something nice and glowy about you. Oh, Paulson is the number one corner. He's one of the number one corners in the league.
Real professional.
Right. Goes about his business. He's gonna say that, right? But
first one in, last
you're
one
not
out.
playing. Yeah, you're not playing, boy. You got to sit your ass down on the pine.
Hey, yo, shout out to 8 Tracks in the building. What up, fellas? Ranks good. Know what I mean? E, you on mute, fam.
I was wondering what
Still-
that. You got
Still
you got to go out and
on.
come back in for it.
Yeah. Yep.
I was wondering what that sound was. That was him talking?
Is that what that is?
I don't know. It sounded like somebody either snoring. or
Yeah, that was that.
him.
I was like a plane was flying by or something.
Yeah,
right?
I don't
Like
know what the
landed
hell
or
was going
something,
on, bro.
taking off. Yeah.
But yeah, man, yeah. As far as Lucas Patrick and John Michael, man, that's a good thing. They need these reps, especially when we hit Miami them. But let's see.
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Break it
All right,
down.
bet. So what I was saying to you fellas as y'all eloquently was talking was, look, Harbaugh gonna come in and say something professional as hell as he does, right? With his professionalism and everything. But we gonna really find out how everybody feel once we come for some of the money on. That's what I'm waiting for.
Mm-hmm.
When we come from some of his money, that'll let me know exactly how we feel about him. An organization sits you down and says, hey, listen, we initially signed you to this. but you potentially should be making that because your ass has not been available to show us this. So let's talk about the incentives that you never make, but let's talk about the money that we're going to have to shake. See how I did that? Because that's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to come for some of his paper. So let's see what it is. And we got some more things on the docket, right, Freeze?
Yes, sir.
Right. So you know what we do when we outside. Slide.
Yeah, man. The Harbaugh connection. Chandler Martin signs. The former 2025 Ravens undrafted free agent who played 3 games with them is an immediate linebacker depth plus the special team assistant. So, what y'all know? What y'all know about Chandler, man? Because I know nothing. I was wishing, we had some Ravens love in the building, but
nothing. I know nothing about this man. But
we looked into his life last night. That's
yeah,
he's special teams. He just makes tackles on special teams. That's all it is.
Well, I mean, is that what he did in college, or was he a real linebacker in college? Was he, where did he go?
Well, that's what he was doing with the Ravens.
Yeah,
as far as what he was doing.
I don't know too many linebackers with the number 40.
And what's his measurables?
Yeah, what's his life about?
Yeah, man.
We was trying to discover something about him. And I mean no disrespect to the brother, because welcome to the New York Football Giants. You feel me? Once you put on that blue uniform, we here to support you. But the question is, can you keep us interested? And are you worth us watching you, or is just some bullshit that we going through the nepleticism? I need to know what's real.
I mean, or is it just a camp body situation? They're trying to fill up the back end, to play out the preseason.
He was a linebacker at Memphis.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Memphis.
He earned the first team All AAC honors.
Okay, so he was playing linebacker for real.
Sacks.
Okay.
Yeah. He had an ACL situation though, I guess.
Okay.
Was his draft? Right. Where was his draft status at? Where was he positioned at? What was his draft position?
He was
UDFA.
Yeah, he was undrafted.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You know what?
Shoulder.
This is where we get to the hard working. So now we just gonna give him
the
hard working Martin. You feel me? That's all. He's just hard working Martin.
6 flat, only 230 pounds. So
he's the size of a safety.
Yeah, that sounds like special team. Yeah.
He's strong safety, bro. 6 feet, even 238.
230, not even
230. Yeah, he's a safety. So I don't know. I don't have much. I don't have much on him. Welcome to the New York Football Giants. We'll see you out there this Saturday.
Can't body him
like a mug.
Y'all know what we do when we outside. We slide.
Painter.
Yeah, man. So the QB3 battle reopened. It was, first of all, shout out to Shakes, man. He was right. Yo, this Brandon Allen guy, he knows somebody in the building, and it was Callahan the whole time. So this is a Callahan guy. It's the reason why this happened to us in that Vikings game. I didn't know this guy was this bad. I didn't know anything about him. I thought he was just a clipboard holder.
My God. Can we get Tommy DeVito or Kyle Lauletta back?
Right. Kyle Lauletta, we was just talking about him. That's crazy too.
Yeah. DeVito was doing his thing too. I saw DeVito. We see.
Yeah. Lauletta always was the one for us in preseason.
Yeah. So we signed Jack Hayner to try to figure out our life at QB3. At least to finish out the preseason respectfully. Like, come on, bro. You can't put nothing like that up on tape. You're a coach for real. You know what I mean? But Hayner's a 2023 4th rounder with the Saints. I don't know who's, you're a Hayner fan from Fresno State? Any one of you guys?
No, I just remember him being drafted. He was never on our radar. He was never somebody we wanted. He was never somebody we thought about. He just happened to be a record holder when he was there, completion percentage wise. So shout outs to him too for being a New York Football Giant. But the question is, will you have an earpiece, a sweatsuit, a clipboard? Because that's all that's happening over there.
Yeah. Put Hayne out there, man. Let him run the basics. I'm pretty sure he could do better than what we saw, bro. Put him out there. Like it was scout team. Put him out
I'll tell
there.
you this, he gonna throw the ball on purpose. You feel me?
He gonna get
somebody throw the ball by accident, he gonna throw the ball on purpose. Let's get
He probably use his legs. He probably get out there and start running around. Who knows?
He about to sacrifice his whole body, Black, for a piece of fish. He is going to be
they
out
all
there.
doing that in the preseason once that third string offensive line coming in. I see all them boys get death be the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, they're killing all these children out here. It's that
somebody going to need eye drops and lollipops.
Yeah. That third stringers couldn't make it, man. They out there getting beat. Interior, exterior, they just getting their ass whooped.
Do something.
Yeah. So, yeah. Shout out to Brandon Allen, man. I don't ever want to see you again.
At all.
Eating lunch either.
You know.
Because if I see it, I'm smacking it out your hand. You know how some people back in the day when you was a bully in high school, they be slapping your lunch tray out your hand. I'm smacking the tray out of his hand.
Yeah, they was hating.
That's handsy time. That's handsy time for real right there.
Right.
Slapping a good lunch out too, man. Oh, man, I'm about to kill that.
Or you wait till you get right to the second and third bite because you know he involved.
That's why everybody used to, eat with the back turn. Like, yo, watch out.
You want to eat your cornbread?
I'm gonna eat your cornbread. Right.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
They got that good lunch in the calf. All that lean protein, lobster and steaks and porterhouses. I'm punching all that out your tray.
Not a porterhouse.
They got it all in the Giant State in MetLife, bro. Oh, that dining room is, oh my goodness.
They spared no expense, I bet.
Yo, that dining room is different.
I thought you were still talking about school. My bad. Yeah. But yeah, man. Shout out to the quarterback 3 battle. I don't even really think it's much to talk about here. Ain't no battle. It's the battle of the bums at this point.
That's a fact. Which bum will be here?
Yeah. But is he gonna be there?
Is he gonna be there?
Yeah.
Anything else on the docket? So you know what we do when we outside. We slide.
Man.
Yeah. Take this one away, Freeze.
September 13th versus Dallas. Is he gonna be there? Week 1. Is Malik going to be there? So it seems like he got some team period activity. The reporting I heard, from that was he didn't look too good. I heard Connor talking about it. He didn't look too good coming up off a route and all that. I was like, oh, come on, man. This is how we got here the last time. Every last little piece of anything we reporting on. They let the guy go through the process. Let him go through the process. Did he have a setbacks? No, we don't know until he finishes the workload and see how his body feels tomorrow. Pause. That's how that works, man. Come on, y'all got to stop with it, man. You get everybody riled up.
We got a whole month, right, until we get a chance to see this kid actually, if he's going to be on the field or not. And let me tell you something, man. Football month is not the same as a civilian month, or you just a recreational player month. We're talking about the best treatments, the best specialists, the best doctors, the best eyes. You know what I'm saying? He's getting all of his results and scanning. And we're not in the building with an unstable Dable. We we go to war, John Harbaugh. So he got his eyes on the kid. He's going to make sure that he's okay. He's not going to allow this kid to be rushed back in. He's not going to play around with this kid's future and career. And he's not going to, first of all, let the kid mess with his own career. So it doesn't matter what he says. It doesn't matter how he feels. He's in good hands with Allstate. And that is the state of mind of the New York Football Giants with our new identity and head coach. They're not going to let this kid do anything to hurt himself. They will protect him from himself. And that is the greatest gift that we could all ask for. So if we see this kid getting the volume of touches, planting and cutting, doing what he's having to do, getting some contact. Back-to-back workloads, unscripted movements, that means he's progressing more than we all thought, but he's right on time for week 1. So that's that.
What you got on that, Goat?
Look, man, for as much as I would want him to be ready for week 1, and let me tell you something, if he is a full go, it's going to be belt to ass for 4 quarters straight. You hear me? Straight up and down. But if not, I got to trust the process with the training staff, the training team. They're going to know whether he's going to be ready to go or not. And most importantly, Malik Neighbors himself is going to know whether he's going to be ready to go or not. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So he's got to be able to trust himself and trust everything around him. Like, you know, I don't know. I think he'll be ready. I think he'll be ready. Maybe not.
I think he'll be there.
I think he'll be there. But I think he'll be there. I think he'll be there.
But you know, I'm one of the ones that was a little delusional and thought he was going to be there anyway. Kind of when Joe said it. You know, only reason why, you know, kind of wavered back and forth here and there, depending on what came out too. Did react like a human to the algorithm, but you know, I'm starting to realize exactly how that's affecting my whole nature and decision making. Is like a lot of stuff don't be new information; it just be information. Nothing that's superlative to the situation. We don't care about how he's dropping his foot or doing anything. We don't care about none of that, man. We really care about making sure his foot doesn't swell up, his leg, his knee, his ankle, his hip, his anything else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we just want to make
Inflammation
sure
retention. That's what we really care about.
Yeah,
Inflammation retention. Time to educate.
So,
Feel me? In case everybody need to know, that's what we're looking for. Inflammation retention, meaning is his joints, is his limbs, is his muscles tight? Is it flaring up after working out? Is it right? What's the recovery time after the flare up? After he gets his treatments, how is that bouncing back? Means that everything is working correctly. The blood is circulating. You know what I'm saying? Everything is in the healing mode, and he's fully healed. So, you know, and they're looking for what regularly happens to a football player after a game, during a game, which is always some inflammation here and there due to contact and working your body like that. So, you know, we're not going to stop that, and we don't act like we don't know what time it is with medicals. Breezy being our medical resident, E knowing a good amount of information and going through injuries myself, Ghost being educated. So you're not coming on this show listening to people that don't know what's going on with the human body. All right? Let's get that out there.
but just to see his spirit at the podium too, man, you know, because he's one of those kids that kind of wear it on the sleeve. You could tell that he's in the right place. You know what I mean? And
Of course,
you can see his fat getting brighter and brighter.
Mhm.
He's in the right,
He got
good
his soul
headspace.
back.
He's on
That's
the
what
way.
he
Yeah,
said.
expect
Yeah, he said
nothing
he got
less
his
from my
soul
son.
back.
I give him the talks.
Yeah,
Just
he
do
said
me a favor.
they're like
Shut your mouth
soul.
when you ain't around the right people. That's all I got to say.
Mhm. So it's good to see. It's good to
All
see.
right.
Man.
Anything
But I think
from
he's
the
hitting all
chat?
the markers. He'll be there though.
Oh, yeah, I'm with you, Freeze. And my
He's gonna be
prayer
there.
hands up to the Lord, and let this young man come back. And you know what I want to for him, and I haven't said this. I'm so blessed that we have what we have in the building, because it'll give him a newfound handle on being a New York football giant. And this is something that I definitely need to talk about. I don't think with the regime we had in the building, he actually understood the importance of being a New York giant. I think now he finally understands that. Having an Odell Beckham in the building, having those guys around him with new life in them, having a new coach with new identity that brings a straight up and down respect when he walks into the room. I think now the Malik Neighbors that we all wanted to see mentally and physically is back in the building.
Yeah, man, he's back, baby. He's back, man, and Odell is back. So there's that, man. And hopefully Odell gets some run. Because he open, baby.
Yeah, let me tell
He's
you,
open.
Breeze, me and Ghost was talking about it, and I want to ask you this last question before we get up out of here.
Mhm.
Odell Beckham's spot on this roster is his to lose. There is no one on this roster that just pushes this dude off the roster. Do you agree to that?
Yeah, man. And the crazy thing is, when he ran that one route on the sideline there, and he ran past that cornerback, I don't know who that kid was. He ran past like that because he blew past him. Gave him 1-2, gave him a little jab, 1-2, and he just
Gone.
poof, he blew past. I was like, oh shit, that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's all she wrote.
Just as long as we can keep that healthy, not overuse the young man. But that's, like you said, for him to make the team, make the roster. I think he makes the roster, man. I think it's just the fact John Harbaugh just hates talking about it because he knows what he wants to do.
Right, that's a fact.
It's
and
an
they always trying to
absolute
pry it
for me.
out of him too.
Mhm.
Always trying to pry it out of him.
Yeah.
But real quick, man, in the chat, Scoob, I couldn't agree so much more. He is smiling so much more. That's what she got to say, and I couldn't agree much more than that. You were absolutely right.
Yep,
And then Word Warrior said, I felt what Leak said. My soul was dead. I thought then and there this dude lives and loves football. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Kid is
That's a
back.
fact.
Kid is back.
Yep. All right, man. I don't know. What else we got? We got the whole of family. Any while longer?
Nah, man, we just wanted to bring the
Good.
people alive when breaking news happens. It's something that we normally do, but we do it on our time. So today we just wanted to be on the people's time. Actually thank them for giving us their time. So
Yes, sir. So all right, man. Yeah, man. So make sure y'all stay tuned in and locked in for everything New York Football Giants. Ghost, what you got, baby?
Yeah, man. Like I said, rather like how Free said, you want to stay locked in and tapped in. Make sure you go on all to the brothers' channels, man. The Shakedown Shenanigans, the Black Freeze TV, the Edict Chosen with the Blue Ocean, Ghost Dogs Big Talk. You know what I mean? Shakes ENT. You know what the ENT stand for. So go out there, hit the likes, hit the subscribes. We over here trying to do things, big things for the Big Blue Ocean. Oh, and least I forget as well, same diff TV, right? Same diff.
yes,
So
if you got it.
go hit the likes, man. Go hit the subscribe. Show love to the family. We are fans trying to do things for the fans, for the Giants fans, who are you guys. So just show a little love, man. Much appreciation. And like I always say, man, the Big Blue Revolution will be televised. So stay tapped and tuned in because we're going to be televising it over here at the Shakedown 2.0.
Yeah. It's all right, man. We up out of here. Peace.